The air hummed with ancient stories. Tales whispered of a time when the Buddha walked the earth. Now, centuries later, the world felt heavy. It was the time of Mat Phap, the final age of Dharma. Darkness seemed to creep in at the edges of everything. Still, a beacon of hope remained. In the hearts of the faithful, the light of the Buddha's teaching still burned. Many longed to connect with that pure light. They yearned to touch the source of the Buddha's enlightenment. For some, this yearning became a call to action. They would embark on a pilgrimage, a sacred journey to the very place where the Buddha found enlightenment, Bodh Gaya. Among the faithful, a monk named Tuệ Giác prepared for the long journey. Tuệ Giac's heart was filled with compassion. He radiated a quiet wisdom. People were drawn to his gentle strength. He would lead a pilgrimage to Bodh Gaya. It would be a journey of thousands of miles, fraught with challenges. Many joined Tuệ Giác. Young monks, eager to learn, walked alongside older pilgrims, their faces etched with experience. There were families, seeking blessings and guidance. Even a group of young YouTubers, their cameras capturing every moment, joined the pilgrimage. They were an unlikely group, united by a single desire, to find peace and understanding at Bodh Gaya. As the journey progressed, the initial excitement gave way to the realities of the road. The sun beat down mercilessly, exhaustion settled into their bones, tempers flared, doubts crept in. Among the pilgrims, whispers of discontent began to surface. Some questioned the arduous journey. A small group led by a charismatic but deceitful man named Khan began to sow seeds of discord. Khan claimed to possess secret shortcuts to enlightenment. He promised an easier path, free from hardship. His words, laced with honeyed deception, appealed to the weary and the impatient. Through these growing challenges, Tuệ Giác remained a pillar of strength. His eyes, though filled with concern, never wavered from their path of compassion. He offered words of encouragement. He shared his wisdom freely. He reminded the pilgrims that the true journey was not just about reaching a physical destination. It was about transforming the self. One evening, as the pilgrims rested after a long day's walk, an elderly nun approached Tuệ Giác. Her name was Phap Nhan. Her eyes sparkled with an inner light. Phap Nhan offered Tuệ Giác her unwavering support. She understood the challenges that lay ahead. With quiet wisdom, she counseled patience and perseverance. Days bled into weeks. The pilgrims traversed bustling cities and serene countryside. They encountered the kindness of strangers and the indifference of the world. Through it all, Tuệ Giác never strayed from his practice. He awoke before dawn, his chants a soothing balm in the cool morning air. He treated every encounter, every challenge, as an opportunity for growth. He taught the pilgrims to find peace within themselves even amidst the chaos of the world. He reminded them that the true pilgrimage was not about escaping from suffering, it was about facing it with courage and compassion. Cain, the deceitful pilgrim, grew bolder in his claims. He lured away some followers with promises of comfort. He offered them luxurious accommodations. He tempted them with feasts. He whispered that enlightenment could be bought, not earned. Some succumbed to his allure, blinded by their desire for an easy path. Tuệ Giác observed this with sadness but not judgment. He knew that attachment to worldly pleasures was a powerful distraction. He continued to guide those who remained steadfast in their commitment to the true path. He reminded them that true enlightenment was found not in material possessions, but in the depths of their own hearts. The tension between Tuệ Giác and Khan reached a boiling point as they entered a village teeming with political unrest. Khan, seeking to exploit the situation for his gain, began spreading rumors and inciting discord among the villagers. He aimed to discredit Tuệ Giác, painting him as an outsider who threatened their traditions. Tuệ Giác, guided by compassion, refused to engage in Khan's games. He continued to embody the Buddha's teachings, offering kindness and understanding even to those who opposed him. His unwavering integrity ultimately shone through. The villagers, witnessing the stark contrast between the two men, recognized Khan's deceit. They turned away from his manipulations. Finally, after months of hardship and trials, the pilgrims reached Bodh Gaya. A sense of peace settled over the group. Gone were the doubts and the discord. Even the YouTubers, their cameras forgotten, stood in awe. Together, they sat beneath the Bodhi tree, the very spot where the Buddha attained enlightenment. Tuệ Giác led them in meditation. He reminded them that the journey was not over. The real work had just begun. They carried the lessons learned, the challenges overcome, within themselves. They had found Bodh Gaya not on a map, but in the depths of their own hearts. The pilgrims eventually returned home, forever changed by their journey. They carried the light of the Buddha's teachings within them. They understood that the path to enlightenment was a lifelong practice. It was a journey of self-discovery and compassion. Even in the turbulent times of Mat Phap, the Dharma, the true teachings of the Buddha endured. It lived on in the hearts of those like Tuệ Giác, Phap Nhan, and the countless others who walked the path with unwavering faith and resilience. The journey to Bodh Gaya was a reminder. Even in a world consumed by darkness, a single spark of truth can ignite a flame of hope that will burn for generations to come.